Praise the Lord. We desire to talk about the family. And in talking about the family, we are going to start with fathers and the necessity of strong leadership from the fathers. We live in a society that is trying to eliminate fathers and trying to destroy the nuclear family. Because if you destroy the fathers, you destroy the family. There's a Chinese proverb that says it's harder to lead a family than to rule a nation. Chinese proverb. To lead a family is a major undertaking, because God puts in your hands a wife and children, and those children have souls more valuable than all this earth, and God entrusts you with them and wants you to raise them to be godly, to bear His image. And so God blesses a female and a male to be together, and God has made the father to rule the home. Eve came out of the husband's side to be a helpmeet and to be submissive to the husband. But she did not come out of the foot where the man would walk upon the wife, nor out of the head where she would rule, but they would walk side by side through life. And then if God would bless with children, there would be a threefold cord which is not easily broken. So effective leadership in the home is critical for a successful society, for successful children, for God's church to prosper. There's a worrying trend going on now of the elimination of fathers, and many fathers never being taught properly how to be a father, and they grew up in fatherless homes. The trend right now is for children to be over-mothered and under-fathered. And God has to help to break this trend. And that's one of the reasons I'm speaking as a father. I have 7 children and around 20 grandchildren, and all my children are saved by the grace of God. And we made mistakes as a father, and we've learned from those, and in that process we'll share those with you, that you will not make some of those same mistakes. We also had some successes, and we'll share those with you also. But you don't want to be a 50-year-old father sucking your thumb. There's a need for fathers to be raised up in our society. The absence of a father is the destruction of a society. We want fathers to be more than just a biological cause. We want them to have some understanding on how to be a husband, how to raise children successfully, and to allow and to teach them how to raise children that will glorify God. We realize that the father has a major role in this, and God has put a father in a very, very important place. As the Chinese proverb said, as we started out, it's harder to lead a family than to rule a nation. In Africa, I was at an orphanage, an elephant orphanage, and they say they were releasing the males out into the wild. But they said the adolescent males were destroying everything because they never had a father. So as those males were destroying everything out in the wild, they learned that they had to introduce fathers, almost like stepfathers, to step in and help teach the young males how to conduct themselves. And what we see today is the destruction of society, or the falling apart of society. And God needs to raise up fathers to lead in society and to help our young people to know who they are. Lord willing, next time I will speak about fathers and how through fathers children are able to identify who they are. Not only who they are, their callings, but male and female, we have that confusion today. And really because it's the lack of fathers. And I'll explain, Lord willing, how that works. We thank you for taking your time to listen to this today. Lord bless.